Hello, and welcome to 6 Minute English. I'm Poncho, and today will be joining me my classmates Miguel, Nasira, and Yvette, whom are concerned about their financial future.
Of course, I'm concerned about it after hearing you talk about the pension system reform.
Having in mind that a pension is a sum of money paid regularly to a person who has reached a certain age or retired.
Yes, but still, I haven't understand quite well how is this going to affect me. Do you think you could explain me again, guys?
Alright, but this is going to be the last time, Miguel. I'm going to try to make it easy for you.
But in fact, what has made the big difference after the reforms?
Well, before the pension system reform, it operated as a distribution system, meaning a sequential flow of procedures, systems, and activities which are designed and linked to facilitate and monitor the movement of goods and services from the source to the consumer. Your pension was financed by other active workers and the state. You paid an annuity, meaning you pay a lump sum and receive regular payments for the rest of your life. The money accumulated was part of a common fund, meaning a sum of money saved or made available for a particular purpose, which is to finance all pensions and sickness insurances. Meaning that if you're too ill to work, you will receive payments, etc.
And did the reform change anything else?
Of course, but the good news is that things such as life insurance are still valid. These are your beneficiaries receive money when you die. However, only the widow, a woman who has lost her spouse by death and has not remarried, may reclaim the pension of the recipient, who's a person or thing that is awarded something. The only other person who could collect the money would be the trustee, a person who holds the title to property for the benefit of another. However, in the case of the widow cashing the money, she will be charged with an inheritance tax, meaning a tax on the assets of a person who has died. Other things remain the same, such as health insurances, meaning your hospital bills are paid. Currently, the retirement system is managed by Afore.
What is Afore? Sorry guys, but you're confusing me a bit. With all of this, I feel in the future I will end up finding it hard to make ends meet, meaning I will have trouble earning money to accomplish my own needs. Nasira, will you give me a big loan in the future? I will need it.
You mean for me to lend you some of money? Okay, but remember I expect you to pay me back with interests. Easy, Miguel. You don't need to indebt yourself with interests, meaning the annual charge for the privilege of borrowing money. But going back to the subject, Afore, by its acronym in Spanish, means Retirement Funds Administrator. It was implemented in 1997, meaning that each time you get paid, the government will discount you 6.5% of your salary, the regular wages and benefits an employee receives from an employer. The money will be collected, and when you retire, they will give you back the money, plus your interest revenues, which are earnings that an entity receives from any investments it makes or on debt it owns. However, they will charge you taxes from that money.
What are taxes? And more important, why are they charging me extra for it?
Taxes are compulsory contribution to state revenue, meaning the amount of money a company earns through the sale of goods or services and earns levied by the government on workers' income and business profits, or added to the cost of some goods, services, and transactions.
Nah, I don't feel like paying them. I feel they have got money to burn, which means they have a lot of money. It's unfair.
No, Miguel, you can't do that. That's called tax evasion, which is an illegal practice where someone intentionally avoids paying his true tax liability, which is the amount of taxation that a business or individual incurs based on current tax laws. Besides, it's not even possible, due that anything you buy it's already charged with IVA, which is a tax paid to the SAT for everything purchased in Mexico.
Oh man, it looks like we will have to tighten our belts, meaning we're gonna need to spend less money to afford our own main needs.
Don't be so negative. Now that you're aware of it, start clever financial management and efficient and effective management of money.
That's a very good advice. Hope you'll take it into consideration. We hope you found it helpful. Goodbye.